Bernardo Silva. You know what, yeah? All I know is this. Bernardo Silva out here taking souls tonight. Making Pep Guardiola immortal. Like, who's Fergie, bro? Like, Fergie's done. Finished. It's over. No more Sir Alex. It's just Alex now because it's about to be Sir Pep Guardiola because my guy has just made Real Madrid look absolutely dead. Dead. And I mean dead. How you going to make Vinicius Jr. look like Dele Alli, bro? How you going to make Karim Benzema look like prime Weghorst at Man United, bro? This is real business, bro. Let me tell you now, Real Madrid, they're not real, bro. They were fake Madrid tonight, brother. Madrid off wish tonight, brother. They were shocking. Shocking. Oh, my days. You know what, yeah? I had people talking to me last night. Saying, nah, you know what? Madrid, you know, you can't write Madrid off, you know. Them man there were Man U fans, you know, hoping, praying. It's over. Fergie's done. Man U's done. Finish. Nobody's going to talk about 1999 no more. No, but I mean, listen. That treble. Man City's got this treble now. It is nuts what they've just done tonight. 4-0, you know. 4-0. Just deep that for a minute. Like, how many teams in a semi-final can make it look so conventional? Like, easy work. And I mean, make a team look so basic. Bro, Madrid looked whack. If you didn't know football, you'd be thinking, how could this Madrid team win the Champions League a year ago? And just fast forward, 11 months, boom. They look like they've never won a Champions League. Excuse my French. They looked whack. Whacker than whack. But I gotta give credit, and I mean so much credit to Pep, because in these big games, sometimes he makes silly substitutions, silly mistakes, and there was none of that tonight. They looked like a well-oiled machine, ready. Whoever it was they were gonna face tonight, they were gonna kill him, and they did exactly that very, very well. But let me tell you this. It's Man City in the final against Internazionale, as they say in Italian, right? And I'm telling you now, Man City are going to do them in an Internazionale fashion because they are about to get it. The Champions League final. Big game, right? The biggest game of this Man City team players right now, because you know what? They've already had one final. They didn't win. This final, for De Bruyne, for Gundogan, for these players that are aging, that are potentially going to be their last opportunity for Man City to win the Champions League. They've got Haaland now. Although Haaland was ineffective over these two legs, he missed some absolutely easy chances in the second leg at home, right? I know they bought Haaland to win the Champions League, right? I know, but that should have been a goal. Yeah, exactly. That header should have been a goal. Like, that's what I mean. Like, they brought him to score these goals. Obviously, look, in these big pressure games, pressure moments, right? You need to step up. Haaland didn't necessarily step up. But you could argue he did his job. He forced himself, imposed himself on Militao. And that's where I think Real Madrid made a big mistake in not starting Rudiger and starting Militao instead, because Rudiger really had Haaland's number. He was in his head. Do you know what I mean? He made Haaland feel uncomfortable. He let him know, I am with you the whole 90. I'm going home with you tonight.
It's not just that. It's. I feel like Rudiger's like he's a presence in defense.
He's not. You can't intimidate him. Yeah, you can't intimidate Rudiger. Whereas Militao doesn't really feel like he's gonna be that imposing, does he?
Yeah. No, that is true. But do you think so? Do you think Inter Milan have got any chance at all winning this?
I think
because let me tell you one thing. If anyone's known for not being able to do the final thing in the Champions League, it's Man City, and they've done it over a couple of years.
The thing is, this is their second final, right? But they're in terms of how long they've been in this competition, they're a baby in this competition. Inter Milan won it in 2010 with Jose Mourinho, right? Let's not forget this, right? Inter Milan won this competition in 2010. So you could say, in terms of this competition, this team's history makes them feel accustomed to being at this latter stage of the competition. Whereas for Man City, this is only the second time that they've got to the Champions League final, right? For them, it's crazy for them. And it's a crazy achievement in the fashion that they've done it. I do believe, right, Inter Milan can hurt them based upon the experienced players that they've got. Dzeko's first goal against AC Milan was brilliant, by the way. Like we cannot, like, you can't disregard that level of finish. I know he's older right now, but on a final, on any given day, any team can beat any team. Now, Man City are going to prepare very, very well for this game, but Italian football is on the up at the moment. Like, you saw 2 Italian teams in the Europa latter stages. You've got 2 Italian teams in the latter stages of the Champions League as well. So, like, and there's an Italian team, I think there's an Italian team in the Europa Conference as well. Mm-hmm. So, like, that means there's 5 Italian. Yeah, so there's 5 Italian. They're in the Roma, Juventus in the Europa League. I think there's one in the Europa Conference as well. So, like, there's 5 Italian teams that are in the latter stages of these European competitions, the biggest European competitions. So you can't disregard Italian teams in terms of what they can achieve in a final or a semi-final, right? But I do think the strength, the depth that Manchester City have in their arsenal, right? I had to get Arsenal's name in it. Oh, you know what I mean? You like the way I did that? Yeah, anyway, but what they got, right? What Pep's got at his disposal, I just cannot see. Because if you watch the semi-final between Inter Milan and AC Milan, it was flat. It was kind of dead, if I'm being completely honest. There was nothing that made me think, wow, they're really going to hurt Madrid or they're really going to hurt Man City, right? So on that basis, I just think the Real Madrid versus Manchester City tie, or Manchester City versus Real Madrid tie, this was the actual final of the Champions League. Like, the next game, in my opinion, is a formality. I think Man City have got this in the bag. Provided they don't get silly in the final, I think they've got far too much for Inter Milan to deal with in the final. And I don't think they'll be able to cope with Manchester City's intensity and the quality that they possess going forward. Never mind Man City's defense. I just don't believe they'll be able to handle Man City. I just think this is their moment. This is Pep's moment with Haaland for him to reach immortality, to be honest. And I just think, you know, me personally, right, I think for Man City now, it's done for them. And the treble is well and truly on, right? The Prem's in the bag, one more win. They're gonna need one more win to win the Champions League. One more win. So there's 3 key games for them now going forward. And they will reach that level of absolute greatness in terms of club, like for the club level, all them players now will be absolute legends. They've done what players dream of. They've won the treble. And the way people talk about the 1999 team, they're going to be forgotten. Because for this generation, it will be this Pep Guardiola's team that have done absolutely madness after madness, season after season. They made it look easy. And on that note, if you think I'm wrong, drop your opinion in the comments. And remember, you yourself are an urban baller and your opinion of the game does matter. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Remember, don't be a bell. Click the notification bell and we'll see you in the next one. Peace!